Max, Program Manager for the California Opioid Safety Network at the Center for Health Leadership and Practice, a program of the Public Health Institute. You are about to watch a quick take video that has been condensed from its original format to present examples for how to manage pushback by appealing to both the hearts and minds of your local stakeholders. The subject matter expert for this webinar is Lori Cappy from IE Communications. Let's get started.
When we try to manage pushback or communicate core strategies, one of the things I really want to address is the importance of appealing to both hearts and minds. So it's what moves people in many instances, and there's just a hell of a lot of data on this by behavioral economists, et cetera, is that unfortunately people are way less moved by statistics. You know, our brain just doesn't take in statistics in the same way that it takes in anecdotes or stories. But on the other hand, if you're trying to move policies or programs, you need to have a balance of what I call the heart and mind. So on the issue of the heart, one of the best ways is having a story in your back pocket, anecdotally, or even having that person be a spokesperson. It can be really, really persuasive. So having a story. Now, facts are also important, particularly if you want to make the case for policymakers. They may be moved by the story, but they need to justify the provisioning or the expansion of MAT based on facts. Urban Institute's website is a really good resource that goes county by county in California to tell you what the percentage of MAT providers is for the population and provides sort of a statistic that you can use that shows that gap. And I'm crediting Kelly Pfeiffer for this one. This is not mine. Physicians who say, you know, I don't want to get an X waiver because I don't want those patients sharing the waiting room with my so-called good patients. Mm-hmm. What Kelly has said to them is they're already in your waiting room. Ubiquitousness of substance use disorders needs to be acknowledged. And docs and others, you may not know it, in our community, it's estimated that we have X percentage of people with opioid use disorder. Mm-hmm. So get on board. Here's some of the consequences. More kids to foster care, intergenerational trauma, more crime and violence. Those are some of the points that you can use to manage pushback, but the underlying stigma is a long slog. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Read about it in the media, in a letter to the editor, in an op-ed, at a session, talking in the elevator. That perspective has to be repeated many times before you really do change hearts and minds.